done the puzzle. Now, Carly, you're supposed to tell me, is everyone here?
I don't know because you told me someone's gone, so I don't know now.
No, that was the only person who's gone, and everyone can turn on their videos. The only person who's gone is someone you actually already knew about, and I'm going to play you guys a video saying that he couldn't make it.
Okay.
And giving his reasons why he's avoided this very important panel where he's actually one of the main characters of the show. So let's take a listen.
Hey Max and everybody that worked on the season 2. So sorry I can't be there with you guys. As you can see, my car broke down on my way home to be on the panel tonight. So I'm just waiting here at the so the car broke down. This is where the repair shop is. I hope you guys your cars work good and you find a repair shop that's as great as this one, because this one is, as you can see, right by the beach. But it's definitely, if I flip the camera around, you would see the auto repair shop. There's 6 or 7 cars all being worked out on at once. It's a bunch of German guys. They don't speak English, but they are just covered in grease and they're dirty as hell. And this is definitely not a lie. So congratulations on season 2, and we'll see you guys on season 3.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Robbie Rockcliffe, who plays the role Ratcliffe, who plays the role of Josie in the show, can't be here today. But I'll start music, and then Carly, I'll let you introduce everything. Okay? Oh shit! I need to move the fucking music. Okay, and then I need to Okay, Carly? Can you turn off your camera so we can all fit? Because now that Paul's here, you need to do... Because we're not all going to fit unless you turn off your camera.
I'm trying to. One
There's
sec.
a button on the bottom left, Carly.
Stop video.
Because right now, look like some of the coolest people I know. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Look at this. I mean, you guys can't see it, but I can. I mean, I'll show it to you guys real quick. Do you guys want to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you, Carly, for your sacrifice.
You're welcome. I want people to look at my face, but at the cost of not seeing your guys' faces, that would be too much.
True
I
patriot.
am selfless.
Should have
Is
been
it-
Max.
I agree.
What'd you say?
Since it's my panel,
It's your panel.
can I be on my panel?
Okay, let's play the intro sequence.
Hey.
All right, well, okay, now moderate.
It's me. I'm Carly Shortall,
Sure.
and I am here to ask you questions.
Hi, Carly.
Hi,
Hi, Carly.
Why don't you have us all introduce ourselves first or something?
Max.
Why
Shut up.
don't you tell me to like myself better?
It's my panel. I can do what I want. You
Tell
said I could. Anyways, welcome to the panel. How about everybody introduce themselves, please and thank you.
In the top left, we got Paul Painter.
Hi, I'm Paul Painter.
And
Hi, Paul.
what do you do?
Hi, Jazz. I miss you, baby.
I miss you.
Oh, I love your new glasses. Those are sick.
Yep. They got Bluetooth on them.
Nice.
On the glass. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Bose.
And
Very
I'm,
cool.
And I'm Max, and I play Makasu, and it's my show that I created. And then now Jazz is next.
Hey, I'm Jazz. I play Dr. Legs.
And then Emily's next.
I'm Emily. I play Titty.
And then Liz.
Oh, you opened
Liz,
it?
hi, I'm Liz. I work for Awesome Incorporated. I'm producing all the animation for Gemusetto, Death Beats, Season 2 and Season 1.
Okay, it would have been fun.
And then lastly, on the bottom right,
Hi, I'm Anna. I do writing. Thank you.
awesome. Okay, now continue to moderate, Carly.
It's me. I'm the moderator, not Max, as one may believe. And I am going to start with Jazz because I like Jazz so much because I've heard your voice so much as I was doing the audio, and you continuously cracked me up all the time.
Well, Carly, why don't you say what you
All
did
right.
real quick so people can?
Oh, I did the audio-ish.
You
I
cleaned a
guess.
bunch of takes for me and did a great job
Yeah.
finding cool lines off takes and stuff because, in a lot of these recordings, we use stuff that wasn't written in the script, and Carly did a great job at cleaning the audio, making selects. What would you call
Yeah.
selects?
And sometimes I give you dumb ideas.
You did a great job. You understood the show very well.
Well, thank you for the only compliment you ever given me in my life.
Okay.
Okay, fingies, Dr. Legs fingies. So how was it? What was it like recording with Max?
Exciting. Not a dull moment at all.
What did you? How did you meet him?
At Adult Swim.
Ah,
Yeah,
uh,
that's the meeting place right
what,
there.
what was our regular interaction? What would we do all the time?
Talk about food.
Well, I get a bacon,
Food
egg,
is
and
always
cheese.
a good conversation. Bacon, egg, and cheese, and double cheeseburger was his thing.
okay. That was my question for Jazz.
Carly, you're so good at this. This
Thank
is why we have a
you.
real panel.
This is my first time, believe it or not.
You're a pro.
Oh, thank you, Jazz.
Only if we could see you.
I know, right?
Carly, you should ask Jazz about the time we all went and got that fried chicken bowl. Remember that Japanese fried chicken bowl place?
Why don't you ask, Max?
No, Carly, go ahead.
What about that time that you got fried chicken with Max? How about that?
How about that? It was good. I don't even remember the name of the place, but it was a good place. It was a good place. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Max.
So, Carly, if it were me, I would be like, dude, that's awesome. Okay, now, Paul, you play Keith. And you go on like...
And Paul, you play Keith.
Do tell.
What? Yeah, what's up with that?
What is up with that? How did I get to play Keith?
Yeah.
Max, how did I get to play Keith? It was very low key. You came in, you're like, hey, you want to do a frog voice? Sure.
I
think that was the extent of it.
Voice. I didn't know who to do the voice at first. Wrote him in a way. I wrote him with lines, right? And
yeah, there was a script and everything.
And but you played a few roles in the first one, and I feel like you had a voice. You have a very transformative, good voice actor voice. Like you can do a bunch of ranges of cartoony stuff. And,
yeah, ask any ex-girlfriend. They love that.
Oh, hi, honey. Hi, honey, I love your butt.
That's what you always say. Anyway, I thought you'd be able to nail it, and then you came in and you did the voice for Keith, which sounds like...
Well, it's Keith like this. Keith's just a big dumb frog, but he's great on the bass.
Or keys.
He's great on the keys.
He's a piano. I don't know if
He's a Louis
He's a
Armstrong
piano
impression.
frog.
Wow.
It's kind of like Louis Armstrong.
It is, isn't it?
I guess we have to cancel it.
It reminded me of Strong Bad, personally.
It's kind of like Strong Bad.
Is it kind of like deleted my? What did he say? Deleted my keyboard. Wait, give me a strong bad line. I could. Sorry, it sounded
say
like
Trog.
Checking my emails.
checking my emails.
Oh my god! It's like I'm in 5th grade again.
Guys,
I have all of the vinyl Homestar figures, by the way. I love
You
that.
are the coolest.
oh my god, guys, this is the biggest thing ever. Snakes is here in chat right now.
What?
Snakes is here.
I only know her as Auntie Snakes. Is that the right
From
one?
Tender Touches, yes, Auntie
Yeah.
Snakes.
Ah.
Wow.
Cool.
Now, I have a question for Liz.
Oh, hi, I'm Liz.
Hello, Liz. I have a serious question, which is, something that I was wondering is how do you balance the art style from the first season to the art style to now? Like, when like all the changes that it's come with?
We have slightly more time, I think, to work on this. I don't even know if that's true. There were like 3 hours worth of animation that we had to do for season 1, and that took about 6 months, which meant that we just kind of like gave people assignments and said, okay, tell me when it's done. Great, it's approved. The end. And then we sent it to Max. For season 2, we actually like put together a pipeline, which was interesting. So everybody's kind of working on the same software.
What's a pipeline?
It means that like things go from point A to point B to point C instead of like everybody kind of scattering and then throwing it back in when it's ready. So it goes from background designers to character designers to animators and then to compositors and then to an audio person. And for this season, we kind of rely a lot on the storyboards to figure out like, okay, this is going to be a really weird moment. So we don't want it to look like the show. We want it to look like something completely weird. Because in season 2, we actually sort of have a look for the show that we fall back on a lot. But we pick out these special moments, these really emotive moments, something with like a big music crescendo to say like, you know what, this needs to look like My Hero Academia somehow. So we need to evoke that in the artwork that we're putting in. That's a lot more thought than we usually put into it. It's usually like, yeah, okay, yep, you're gonna do this and make it look cool. Great, thank you.
I really like the new art changes, especially like at the. Oh wait, I can't talk about that.
But do you think people are gonna? Is it gonna alienate people? Who knows? But this.
I think.
Go on.
Just judging by the people working on it, everybody's so thrilled. Everybody's like
That's
so
awesome.
into working on the show.
Do they get
I can't
annoyed
imagine
at my
people not
notes?
liking it.
I can't tell.
No.
That's good. Are they like, wow,
No.
what a genius? I'm learning so much about storytelling.
They're like, cool, I get to draw things in my style sometimes, and that I know no other show would let me do that. So
That's
that is
awesome.
unique, and that's like really cool for our designers and our animators to get to do.
I like that.
As a fan, I like to see that, if I may butt in and say that.
The lovely music that's playing right now is made by Rich Arenas, my composer this season, who's also sent us a video about why he's not on the panel, or at least saying hello or something. Let's say hi to him.
Hey everybody, this is Rich Arenas. Sorry I can't be there tonight. I have to work, but just real quick, I wanted to say hi and I guess real quick talk about the music. Max and I have been working on the music to Gemusetto Death Beats for almost a year, and we got a whole bunch of stuff in there, tons of cues, like so much music. All the lyrics written by Max, and there's also some surprises in there by music, not made by us, but by some, I don't know if I can talk about the special guests or not, but I'm really excited about the project, can't wait to see it, and I can't wait for you guys to see it too. So anyway, thanks again, wish I could be there, sorry I can't be there, but I'll talk to you guys soon.
Dead air.
Good night.
I can't see I'm assuming it's still going because I'm hearing a tiny bit of a voice.
Oh, well, it played, and it played great.
Okay, and then we were just silent.
That's just your little weird, like, that's just the weird Zoom compression.
Hi, Rich. You're doing a great job.
Rich does a great job.
Yes, he does.
And now,
I'm God's gift to music with Rich.
thanks for that, Max. And now I've got a question for Emily. Hello, Emily.
Hello.
Why does your character have a boob on their forehead? That's so crazy.
I think she's deformed, but the mutation is actually very advantageous. As a woman, I've been having to say my eyes are up here my whole life, and so it's kind of just like an adaptation she got in the afterlife to prevent having to say that phrase.
This isn't canon. This is not at all canon. Haven't I told you why?
I'm sure you have.
Like, do you not know the lore of the show?
I mean, I haven't read the books.
Okay, well, Tuonen Titty is a Finnish mythological figure, and her last name's Titty, so I thought it'd be cool to put a boob on her head. Like, so I don't know why you're just like shitting all over the concept.
I kind of like that though, because like, hey, my boob's up here.
Oh
Look at
yeah,
my boob.
wow.
That's
Max
right.
accidentally made a feminist masterpiece again and saved women. Okay, we can say that, but we don't have to.
Wish there was a song for it.
Me too.
How about this song? No. Not that song. Carly?
I'm listening to the song.
Well, no, we're not playing the song to listen to. It's just background music.
Oh.
He told
Well-
me spoilers, remember?
No spoilers.
I tried getting a spoiler in there.
I just wanted to listen to that song.
We're not just listening to this. We only have 15 more minutes or so.
Am I doing a good job?
Great.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Thank you. Hey, Anna.
Hi.
Hey there, Anna. You came
What
up
up?
with Josie.
Yeah, and season 1 actually. Yeah, I like Yu-Gi-Oh. So pulled from that pretty heavily. What's the question?
There was no question.
Oh, okay.
I
yeah.
just kind of said a statement.
Yeah, you know, he loves his ma. I've always kind of thought of myself as his ma in a way.
Aw.
So yeah, like I feel like I kind of, you know, it's a bummer he's not here, but that's cool. You know, I don't take that personally. I'm okay with it. Like,
Think you could have done the voice for Josie?
In the first season, he doesn't even have a name.
I don't think I'm allowed to do voices. I don't
Yes, you
have
are.
a.
You're allowed to do voices.
Oh, okay.
But explain the context so people know in the first season who he was, because he didn't have a name even in the first season.
First season, yeah, he didn't have a name. He was. I wrote the high school portion of the first season, and he was a villain in the high school portion, and maybe, I don't know. I don't want to like spoil anything, but maybe he gives us a little bit of redemption this season. It's a lot about can't wait. How much am I supposed to say? Nothing? You said nothing? I don't know what happens this season. I guess you're gonna have to find out. Maybe he's just a total asshole from start to finish, and nothing comes from it.
He did
But more
die in the
asshole.
first season in the short scene he was in.
That's a spoiler.
And now he's
I
back
guess.
in this.
How could it be? You
I think out
decide.
of all the characters that Josie has the biggest like potential for Tumblr fan fiction.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Because he is. Why do you think that actually?
And flexible.
Because he's flexible and muscular? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just like Aaron from, you know, what's the one with the monsters and they fight with the. I'm blanking out. I'm really nervous.
Attack on
Are you-
Titan.
Attack on Titan, thank you.
More like Attack on
I'm gonna
Titty.
just keep getting red in my garage. Do you
Ooh.
want to move to somebody else?
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Wait,
To
can I
make
say
you
something?
uncomfortable.
Carly, I'm going to say one of the biggest failures you're having is you're not telling everyone in this fucking panel how great they're doing. Like Liz and Paul, Jazz and Emily,
Hey,
and
Max.
Anna and Max, they're all doing so good.
I've got a question for you now.
Okay, let me play a new song.
Too quiet, Max.
No, it's okay. It's for the audience. It's not for you.
Everything's
I'm
about
broadcasting right now. I don't.
everything's about me.
This
Emily,
isn't
can
the
you stop
vibe.
looking
I
at your
agree.
phone? I'm just kidding. I'll just start policing
was,
everybody.
I was picking a scab actually.
Rats.
Alrighty. Carly, go.
Thanks for telling me to go on my panel. Do you think your parents are proud of you for making this? And when they see jokes about like coming and like horny little boys getting slapped, do you think they're gonna be proud of that?
Well, I've already done like stage performances in front of my mom about like masturbation and stuff, and about how I lied about having a wet dream to her by peeing in my bed. So she's kind of like seen the worst of me already, and I think she's proud of
Why
it.
would
She
she
likes
want
that
that?
she likes that there's character development and pretty art, and she likes some of the jokes. So I think my mom digs it.
Okay.
It's not really about the show. Like, we could be telling people stuff kind of about the show.
Are you proud of your parents?
Yeah. You know, I think I'll exceed them.
Wow.
I will be better than them, and I will be the best of my family. Because that's
Sounds like a challenge, Max's mom and dad. Time to step it up.
Does anybody
Hone
have
your
any
son at
favorite?
his own game?
Sorry.
Chat's demanding a spoiler. Anna, let's explain why Josie comes back. This story,
Okay.
it takes place after the main character's dead, right, of the first season. So
Death beats. That means he's dead. Can I say that?
everyone's dead. In fact,
Max, can I say that he's dead? He dies in the end of the first season.
Well, he did. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Can I say that part?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I say?
So he,
Can I?
so he beats death?
Beats death.
Well, that's the premise. Is he going to? That's the.
Also,
Death
it's a
beats.
musical because Keith plays the frog. I don't know. It's fun. It's
Oh,
fun doing this and trying to not say like
entendre.
almost anything.
How does one beat death?
Well,
Is that a spoiler?
it's the whole
I guess
thing.
we'll find out.
It's the whole thing
Maybe.
in the show. Who knows? Does the show, Liz? Do you think the show
Maybe
makes
not in
sense?
season 3.
I haven't read the last couple of scripts yet.
What?
That's not true. That's not true.
Are you serious? That really hurts my feelings. What about my puns? I worked really hard on those.
Oh, the puns are great. Yeah, I really enjoy the humor of the show. I think there's something kind of like this is not intentional because I know it's a very music centric show, but there's something about the jokes and the vocal performances that stick in your brain, and maybe that's because I have to watch every shot in every episode multiple times.
What line, Liz? What line?
Oh god, everything that Jazz says. First of all,
Say one line. That's not.
So one of Rich's
Which
songs
one?
at the end of I forget which episode it is, or maybe
4.
I remember exactly what it is and I don't want to. Okay, so
Oh.
it's episode 4. Is one of my all is going to be my 2020 summer jam. It's so good and it relates to a plot point that I won't speak about, but it's got that nice like 808 thing going at the end. It reminds me a lot of like 90s music that came out at the time. Maybe some Ghost Town DJs. If anybody is old enough, nobody's old enough to remember that.
Wait, what time did the
Yes, I
90s
do.
music come out?
The 90s music I think came out in like 91 to 99 maybe.
Oh, okay, cool.
Isn't it? That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Here's,
Yes,
I
you
want to show
remember-
off a great pun or joke that Anna put in a script that's for maybe a side piece we're doing. These are
Oh, God.
prequels. One of the greatest lines she wrote in the script was, it's about a Rochambeau match, like a rock, paper, scissors match that Nakasu's having back when he was alive. And she says, damn it, I scissored when I should have papered, like a wealthy lesbian who forgot to sign a prenup. It's a pretty fucking good one.
There's one line where there's a
That's the
very
strongest.
obvious D's nuts joke, and you veered completely sideways, and I didn't see that coming, and I lost my shit at that. And that's in
I
an
think,
episode
I
number.
think that was Anna's line, because
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, that tickled me so good because I was like, oh, they didn't do what I was expecting them to do, and that makes me so happy.
I think like a lot of the funniest parts were just Emily and Jazz just talking in between, like talking to Max. And I would always just like cut a bunch of those parts at the ends for where Maxie is like in the show, just because you just say some really weird shit in between recording.
well, I'd also I think, like Emily and Jazz, I just ask you guys random questions sometimes while we're recording too, right? Because there's an
Yes.
off take in the final episode, so I'm not spoiling anything by saying this, but it's one of my favorite lines where there's this kind of weird visual moment, but I had this one thing Emily said in one of the episode records that I didn't know how to use, where she talks about stuffing her bras back when she was 12 or something with tissue paper, and
That was actually so funny.
and then I found a way to just find a scene where she could walk in stuffing her bra for some reason, and it worked.
I remember Emily mentioning Jason Derulo for some reason too at the end, and I hope that got in
No,
somewhere.
it didn't get in. There's no Jason Derulo.
Damn it.
Toon Move says, what is Jazz's character? Jazz, what's your character?
I play. I can say the character's name.
Yeah,
That's not a
Dr.
spoiler,
Legs.
right? Yeah, Dr. Legs.
What is Dr. Legs? What is a Dr. Legs?
I don't want to be a spoiler. Let me see. Dr. Legs was like well, he was on the side of Makasu. Like them two, they conquered
They
Uh,
come.
to give a literal explanation for her,
Yeah.
whereas you guys can probably look up what Emily's character is, Twonin Titty.
Lots of pictures already.
Jazz's character, Dr. Legs, is a non-denominational Chaos Fingers companion, which means she's not part of any specific religion that exists. She's kind of more like an entity from the grander, like Marvel cosmic sense, and is there to right the universe for some reason.
Ooh, Emily, I got a question from the audience, from Kismet. He asks, "How did you join the cast?"
I met Max at the Adult Swim Festival in LA last November, and he was like, "Oh my god, I suck so bad. I'm such a stupid piece of shit.
Sounds like Max.
Please kill me. I'd do anything to die. You seem cool. Would you want to be in my show?" And I was like, "Yeah, whatever." And then he actually followed up and sent me scripts, and I recorded. And wow, now look at us.
Just a ragtag band of Robin Hoods.
Yeah, so I think it's that's how I joined the cast. I think I'm telling the story completely accurately too, and
I think so too. So
absolutely no details are missing.
Like, what did he how did he introduce the show to you? He was just like, "You're gonna be
Wait, hold up. Jay Christopher's in chat complaining he's not on here. This is season 2 cast, Jay Christopher. Okay, go on.
How did he introduce the character to you? He's just gonna be like, you got boobies on your head. Boobies! And I'm sad and my name is Max."
That's the whole point of season 2 is this tit on the head, right?
I think that's probably how he introduced it to all of you, is he's just like, there's a character with boobs on their head.
I mean, I think it became something where I realized that was the only character trait I had written. And I think
well, that was
Anna
actually, I don't want to correct you, but I
You called
I
that
was
out?
like, yeah, I did.
That's something you wrote
It was
in
like
the
I
script.
wanted her to have some more depth. As funny as having a tit on your forehead is, I did. There's a little, and I thought
Anna
you
saved
did
it.
a great job.
And
Good
I
call,
think we
Anna.
made it better. I think we made it better because of that. Also, there's a whole thing. Remember, originally in the scripts, I had her changing accents all the time, and then I got rid of that.
And that was pretty random, which was cool. But
hated it.
Yeah, I can't do accents.
Test.
What'd you say, Paul?
My favorite joke: does she pass the Bechamel test?
The bechamel test. Here's
Yep,
a cool
butter,
drawing. It's not
flour,
the
milk.
style of the show. It's the style of one of the credits visuals, but a cool drawing of Titty.
How is Titty out there already?
Somebody made it for a credit sequence.
Wow.
But she was in the she's in the credits video. Like on April Fools, we played the opening video thing.
Do you think it's going to be hard to cosplay Titty?
I think it's gonna be easy.
Easy for a certain few people.
I could put a titty on my head right now. I just
really
choose not to. I can.
Okay, well I'm gonna say the last things because we only got a couple minutes. What questions?
I don't like it to say the last
Okay, say the
thing.
last thing. Say the last things.
Fuck! I don't know what to say now.
Rapid fire. We'll do rapid fire. Jazz, how is this different than Tender Touches recording?
I don't sell mugs anymore.
Okay, Anna, what's your favorite joke that you put in that's made it in the final production?
No, you're gonna have to find out. Is the snowman one still there? Maybe
Yes,
that one.
the snowman.
Okay, that one.
Emily, what did you know about the character going in?
Boob on the head.
Paul, what do you feel like the initial character traits are for Keith, which is Makasu's battle robot amphibian, which is never mentioned before this season?
100% loyal, energetic, enthusiastic, bold.
But Makasu also kind of hates him, especially at first. What does that represent?
He doesn't even notice.
He doesn't even care.
Doesn't notice.
So he's just kind of stupid. And how did I get the idea for this season?
Enlightened.
Well, it was a month after Gemusetto came out. I saw a bunch of people on YouTube saying, oh, the next one should be about basketball. The next one should be about this. I was jogging outside. I was jacking off 2 whales two dolphins that live in my pool, and I fuck them every day. And I thought to myself, wouldn't it be cool if he went through? I started this religion thing. What if he went to different afterlives of different religions? And what if he got a chance to inverse his arc a little bit, wherein he was tragically selfish and realized he had no connections and burnt to death because he had to finish winning, and maybe Dr. Legs, who's a cool kind of polar opposite, but he doesn't know if he can trust her. Is Dr. Legs more trustworthy than the god of tennis? I don't know. Let's go on this journey, and she's going to be continually reminding him, you're going to have to make friends. This comes out in the fall. Is it good enough, Liz?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Carly, are you excited?
For what?
The show.
I mean, I've already seen a lot of it, but I'm